Despite lockdown and vaccination campaign, Great Britain has record numbers of infections. Numbers on Delta variants and vaccines are also causing concern. The number of new infections with the coronavirus in the UK is higher than it has been since February. On Saturday, authorities reported 18,270 new cases, a jump of 2,400 cases compared to the previous day. Most recently, more cases were detected on February 5th than the UK was at the start of the vaccination campaign and in lockdown. And also noticeable is, compared to last Saturday, the number of new infections has almost doubled. Just a few weeks ago, people from mainland Europe were gazing at the island with admiration. The rapidly advancing vaccination campaign meant that life after the pandemic was apparently within reach in Great Britain. But that was only apparently the case. The month-long lockdown and the vaccinations had pushed the numbers of new infections and hospital patients down significantly. But then the Delta variant, which first appeared in India, spread throughout the country. And the authorities postponed the long-awaited lifting of all corona measures, which had long been announced for June 21st, and they postponed it for 4 weeks. Now the vaccination speed is being pushed further. So far, 60% of people have already received full vaccination protection. Around 82% have even received both doses. No, one dose. But many poorer neighborhoods in particular are worried where people, because of reservations or other circumstances, have not yet had themselves vaccinated. Now you can get vaccinated in the UK without making an appointment. That could ease the situation a little. But another downer is, as the German newspaper FAZ reported, almost half of the approximately 120 deceased who were infected with the Delta variant had already been vaccinated. Once again, the very elderly and those with previous illnesses in particular were disproportionately affected. There was outrage that around 2,500 people who entered the country between February and May tested positive for the coronavirus but could not be contacted by the authorities. They had given incorrect or information about their whereabouts when they entered the country. Boris Johnson is also accused of not cancelling a planned trip to India long after the dangerous Delta variant became known. It was not until the end of April that India was classified as a red zone with hotel quarantine after entry. A few hours earlier, Johnson had cancelled his trip for over 3 weeks, according to the editorial network Germany. People had entered the country with practically no strict controls. And so is no wonder that the Delta variants that early arrived in the UK. We do have it in Germany as well. And in Germany, you do need an appointment, but everyone from the age of 16 can get an appointment for vaccination at the moment. So there is no priorities, no restrictions anymore, except that it's from the age 16 upwards. And the kids between 12 and 14 will soon be vaccinated as well, so we can start school properly after the summer holidays, which are about to start. I'll see you in my next video. Auf Wiedersehen.